talking to Kim Hockey and Kathy Sturmey, and it's about the Good Food Stand. So Kathy, tell me all about what is that?
Well, the Good Food Stands are a mobile market that go to 3 different sites in Kingston and 3 in the rural area. We are a food access program. We want to try to break down some of the barriers to accessing healthy food in Kingston and area.
And does this run all year?
It does. It's once a month, and next week we'll be doing the stands, and it's usually the second week of the month.
And there's 3 different places. Are they all within Kingston?
3 in Kingston and 3 outside of Kingston.
And to find out, you'll be able to get the information from your website.
That's right. All the information is on the website.
Where they are. Now, Kim, the United Way plays a part in this.
Yes, we do. The Good Food Stand initiative actually came about as part of our community's poverty reduction initiative. And so food security was identified as a priority and a need in our area. And we brought a group of service providers, and we did some consulting with individuals. And what we determined was that one of the things that we could do locally in order to have an impact was to tackle the issue of access. And so with that, we've had some great partnerships form. Kathy mentioned the locations. We are in high schools.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Central hubs and areas.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And the food is provided by a local company as well, who are wonderful.
That's right. So Diodato Son and Sons, they provide the food at cost, and then it's actually sold with no markup at all.
So it's a real bargain. I can't believe going into supermarkets and it's like lettuce is how much? So I get it. And as we go into the winter, it gets even worse.
It does.
Yeah. And I'm going to tell you, I got a problem with your project. I really do. This is a wealthy country. It's a wealthy city. What the heck's going on that we have to do these things?
Well, I think you're right. I mean, it is sad that we have people in our community that struggle with poverty and with the ability to afford fresh produce. However, having said that, it's not only about income levels. There is no means test in order for you to go and visit one of the stands and buy the food there. It's open to absolutely everybody. When you think about the rural communities in particular, there's things like, travel and distance, lack of having a grocery store nearby, so access is difficult.
Or even a vehicle to get there. But usually a high school is central. Right.
Typically, yes. Yeah. And so we've tried to spread them out throughout the Kingston, Frontenac, Lennox and Addington area, and also look at neighborhoods and communities where we know from data that we've collected within our community that there are barriers, maybe socioeconomic circumstances where people maybe are living with lower incomes. So to be able to provide that opportunity where they can have the income that they do have to pay the rent and the utilities, because we know that often the cuts are made on the food budget.
So this is an important project, and thank you so much for doing it, and encourage anybody to take advantage of this. It's easy to get to, 6 locations once a month, and get those fruit and vegetables. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks for
having us.